Did you know that modern cars can actually drive themselves? Well, not entirely, but they're getting there. One of the features that makes this possible is automatic climate control, which can adjust the temperature or airflow and even the scent of your car without any input from you. But how does it do this? And is it really as smart as we think it is? Welcome to my channel. Today, we're going to look at how automatic climate control works and whether it is worth the investment. Let's start by defining what automatic climate control is and how it differs from manual climate control. Manual climate control is pretty straightforward. It's the kind of climate control system that most cars have, where you set the temperature and the fan speed and the air direction yourself. Automatic climate control, on the other hand, is a more advanced system that can adjust these settings automatically based on various factors, such as the temperature outside, the number of people in the car, and the amount of sunlight coming in through the windshield. Now let's look at how automatic climate control works. At the heart of any climate control system is the evaporator. This is the part that cools or heats the air that you breathe inside the car. The evaporator is located behind the dashboard and is connected to a compressor and a condenser. The compressor pressurizes the refrigerant and sends it to the evaporator where it cools down. The cold air is then blown into the car through vent. When the refrigerant has done its job, it returns to the compressor as a gas, and the cycle starts over again. In addition to the evaporator, the climate control system also has a blower motor that circulates the air inside the car and a heater cord that can heat the air if necessary. The blower motor is located behind the glove box and the heater core is located below the evaporator. There are also various sensors located throughout the system that measure things like the temperature of the air inside and outside the car, as well as the amount of moisture in the air. These sensors send signals to a control unit that determines how to adjust the system to maintain the desired temperature. The process begins with the driver setting the desired temperature on the climate control panel. Let's say the driver wants the car to be 20 degrees Celsius. The control unit receives this signal and compares it to the actual temperature of the air inside the car. If the actual temperature is lower than the desired temperature, the control unit will increase the blower motor speed and activate the heater core to raise the temperature. On the other hand, if the actual temperature is higher than the desired temperature, the control unit will decrease the blower motor speed and activate the evaporator to lower the temperature. The control unit also receives signals from various sensors that measure the temperature outside the car and the amount of sunlight coming in through the windshield. It uses this information to determine how much cooling or heating is needed to maintain the desired temperature inside the car. For example, if it's a hot day and the sun is shining directly on the windshield, the control unit will activate the evaporator at a higher rate to cool the car more quickly. Automatic climate control systems can also use something called predictive climate control. This feature uses historical data about your driving patterns and climate preferences to predict what the climate inside the car will be like when you get in it. For example, if you usually park your car outside in the sun and you always set the climate control to 20 degrees Celsius, the car will automatically set the climate control to 20 degrees Celsius when you get in it on a sunny day. This can save you time and energy by allowing the climate control system to start working before you even get in the car. Automatic climate control systems can also use something called dual zone climate control. This feature allows you to set different temperatures for the driver and passenger sides of the car. For example, if the driver likes it colder on one side and the passenger likes it warmer on the other side, they can both be comfortable at the same time. Dual zone climate control is becoming increasingly popular in new cars and is often included as a standard feature in higher-end models. So that's how automatic climate control works. But is it really as smart as we think it is? Well, there's no doubt that automatic climate control systems are intelligent pieces of engineering. They can adjust the temperature and airflow in your car based on a variety of factors, and they can do it all without you lifting a finger. However, they're really not quite as smart as some of the newer driver assist features, such as adaptive cruise control and lane keeping assist. Those features require more complex sensors and software, and they're redesigned to help drivers avoid accidents rather than just make them more comfortable. That said, automatic climate control systems are still very useful, and they can make a big difference in your comfort and enjoyment of your car. Here are some of the pros and cons to consider when deciding if automatic climate control is right for you. One of the biggest advantages of automatic climate control is that it can save you time and effort. With automatic climate control, you don't have to spend time manually adjusting the temperature and airflow. The system will do it for you based on your preferences and the conditions outside. This can be especially useful in situations where the temperature changes quickly, such as when you're driving from a hot climate to a cold climate, or vice versa. Another advantage of automatic climate control is that it can improve your fuel economy by keeping the car at a comfortable temperature without using too much energy. Automatic climate control can help you save money at the gas pump. This is because the car's engine doesn't have to work as hard to power the heater or air conditioner, which can improve the overall fuel efficiency. However, there are also some potential disadvantages to automatic climate control. One of the main concerns is that it may not be able to maintain the exact temperature you want. While the system will try to keep the car as close to your desired temperature as possible, it may not be able to do so perfectly all the time. For example, if the weather is very hot or very cold, the system may struggle to maintain a comfortable temperature inside the car. Another concern is that automatic climate control may not be as responsive as manual climate control. Since the system has to first collect data and make adjustments based on various factors, it may take some time for the temperature to reach your desired level. This can be frustrating. If you're in a hurry and want the car to heat up or cool down more quickly, finally, automatic climate control can be more expensive to repair if something goes wrong. Since the system is more complex than manual climate control, repairs can be more costly. Additionally, if the sensors or other components of the system malfunction, it can be difficult to diagnose the problem and find a qualified mechanic to fix it. Overall, automatic climate control is a valuable feature that can improve your driving experience and save you time and effort. However, it's important to be aware of the potential disadvantages before making a decision. Ultimately, the best way to decide if automatic climate control is right for you is to test it out for yourself. Many newer cars come with automatic climate control as a standard feature or an optional adaptation. Take a test drive and see if you find the automatic climate control to be helpful and convenient, or if you prefer the simplicity of manual climate control. Do you have an automatic climate control system in your car? If so, what do you like and dislike about it? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.